Las Vegas, the city that never sleeps, where the lights burn bright and the energy is electric no matter the hour. It's a place that feels larger than life, a playground for dreamers and thrill seekers from all over the world. The name alone conjures neon lights, fountains, and the promise of endless excitement. The Strip glows with 1,000 colors, and every corner seems to pulse with possibility. There's the unmistakable jingle of slot machines, the hypnotic spin of reels, and the constant buzz of anticipation in the air. It's a city built for extravagance, where money seems to flow as freely as the drinks. Here, fortunes are made and lost in a single night, and luxury is always within arm's reach, if you can afford it. But what if you're not a high roller? What if your dreams of Vegas don't come with a platinum credit card or a suitcase full of cash? Can you still experience the magic, the wonder, and the unforgettable moments of Las Vegas without breaking the bank? Is it possible to soak up the city's legendary atmosphere on a budget that's tighter than a slot machine's jackpot? That's exactly what I set out to discover. One full day in Las Vegas with just $50 in my pocket. No tricks, no secret stashes, just a real test of how far a small budget can take you in a city known for big spending. No gambling, no hidden funds, and no fancy VIP passes. Just pure, honest budget adventure. I wanted to see if the city's magic was reserved only for the wealthy, or if there was a way for anyone to feel like a winner. My mission was simple: see the iconic sights, eat well, and truly soak up the city's energy, all while sticking to a shoestring budget. I wanted to prove that you don't need to spend a fortune to make memories here. From the dazzling lights of the Strip to the hidden gems tucked away from the crowds, I was determined to experience it all. Without emptying my wallet, I'll share my exact plan, the free attractions that surprised me, the cheap eats that satisfied my cravings, and the clever transportation hacks that made it all possible. Whether it was hopping on a city bus, finding the best deals on meals, or discovering free shows and experiences, every dollar counted, and every moment was an adventure. You don't need a fortune to enjoy Vegas, just a little planning, a sense of adventure, and the willingness to explore beyond the obvious. Sometimes the best stories come from the most unexpected places. So let's see if we can win big in Sin City without ever placing a bet. Because in Las Vegas, sometimes the real jackpot is the adventure itself. Success in Vegas on a budget starts with a plan. I broke my $50 into 3 categories: food, transportation, and activities. $20 for food, cheap breakfast, affordable lunch, and a simple dinner. $8 for a 24-hour bus pass, giving me unlimited rides up and down the Strip. $10 for one special activity, maybe a drink with a view or a quirky attraction. The last $12, my emergency buffer. This plan forced me to think like a local, not a tourist, and look for hidden gems. It wasn't about restriction, it was about empowerment and making every dollar count. With my blueprint ready, I stepped out into the desert sun, determined to conquer Vegas on my own terms. The city was waiting. Vegas is packed with free attractions, if you know where to look. My first move walked the Strip. It's a spectacle in itself, with themed casinos and wild architecture. The fountains of Bellagio, world-class water show totally free. The Mirage Volcano, fire, music, and drama, no ticket required. Inside the Flamingo, I found a peaceful wildlife habitat with flamingos and turtles. The animatronic Fall of Atlantis show at Caesars, quirky, classic Vegas fun. People watching on the Strip is its own entertainment, costumed performers, newlyweds, and tourists from everywhere. By focusing on these free experiences, I filled my day with sights and sounds without spending a dime. My $10 activity budget stayed untouched. Vegas proved you don't need to pay to be amazed. Sometimes the best shows are the ones you stumble upon. The city's energy is free for everyone. Eating in Vegas on $20? Totally doable. You might think the city of neon lights and high-rolling casinos is all about expensive buffets and celebrity chef restaurants, but there's a whole other side to Vegas. One where you can eat well, stay full, and still have cash left for the slots or a show. It just takes a little planning, a bit of local know-how, and a willingness to explore beyond the obvious. For breakfast, I kept it simple. A banana, a cup of yogurt, and a bottle of water from a convenience store. Just $4. It's quick, healthy, and gives you the energy to start your day without weighing you down. Plus, convenience stores are everywhere in Vegas, so you don't have to go far or wait in line for overpriced pastries. For lunch, I headed off the Strip to In-N-Out Burger. Their double-double fries and a drink set me back just $8. It's a classic Vegas move. Skip the touristy fast food and go where the locals eat. The portions are generous, the food is fresh, and you get a real taste of the city's casual dining scene. Dinner was a big slice of pizza and a soda from a casino food court, costing about $8. Casino food courts are a goldmine for budget travelers. There's always something tasty, filling, and affordable. You can find everything from pizza to Asian noodles, and the people watching is unbeatable. The real secret? Skip the tourist traps and seek out local favorites, ask locals for recommendations, or hop on a bus and venture beyond the Strip. Some of the best meals I had were in small, family-run spots tucked away from the crowds. Your bus pass is your ticket to discovering hidden gems and authentic flavors. To save even more, I carried a reusable water bottle everywhere. Most casinos have water fountains, so I could refill for free and avoid paying for overpriced drinks. It's a simple trick, but it adds up, especially in the desert heat. Even if you're not gambling, don't be shy about asking for water at casino bars. Most bartenders are happy to give you a glass of ice water, no questions asked. It's a great way to stay hydrated and save your money for food or fun. By the end of the day, I'd had 3 solid meals, stayed under budget, and never once felt hungry or deprived. In fact, I felt like I'd unlocked a secret side of Vegas that most visitors miss. With a little creativity and a willingness to try new things, eating cheap in Vegas isn't just possible, it's actually fun and surprisingly satisfying. You'll discover new flavors, meet interesting people, and maybe even find a new favorite spot. The real flavor of the city is found in its hidden, affordable spots, the places locals love and tourists rarely find. These are the restaurants and food stands that give Vegas its unique character, far from the glitz and glamour. Every dollar saved felt like a small victory, proof that you don't have to spend big to eat well and enjoy yourself in Las Vegas. It's all about making smart choices and savoring every bite. Budget eating can be delicious, memorable, and a highlight of your Vegas adventure. So go ahead, explore, taste, and enjoy every penny's worth. Vegas distances are deceiving. Walking the Strip can take hours. Taxis or rideshares, way too expensive for my budget. My solution, the Deuce Bus. $8 for a 24-hour pass, unlimited rides. The double-decker bus stops at every major casino and even takes you downtown. I used it to reach cheap eats, explore the Strip, and visit Fremont Street. The top deck offers great views, sightseeing on the move. Walking is still essential, but the bus saved time and energy. Free casino trams and indoor walkways helped me cover even more ground. My $8 investment paid off, letting me see both the Strip and old-school downtown Vegas. Smart transit made my adventure possible. A day as a budget traveler in Vegas is a mix of highs and lows. The city is a playground for the senses, and everywhere you look, there's something calling your name. Bright lights, wild sounds, and the constant buzz of excitement. But when you're watching your wallet, every decision feels like a mini adventure. The hardest part? Resisting the urge to splurge. Temptation is everywhere. From the moment you step onto the Strip, you're bombarded with offers. Slot machines promising instant riches, souvenir shops packed with glittery trinkets, and street vendors selling everything from neon hats to frozen cocktails. It's easy to get swept up in the excitement and forget your budget. I stuck to my plan even when the heat and flashy ads tried to lure me in. The sun was relentless and the air shimmered with possibility, but I kept my focus. I reminded myself that every dollar saved meant another experience I could afford later. Free water fountains beat overpriced slushies, and I skipped the big shows for free spectacles. Instead of shelling out for expensive drinks, I refilled my bottle at every chance. I found shady spots to people watch and caught street performers putting on shows that rivaled anything inside the casinos. Sure, I felt a little FOMO passing by Cirque du Soleil, but the wins outweighed the misses. There's a pang when you see the dazzling posters and hear the music drifting out of the theaters. But I reminded myself that Vegas is more than just its ticketed attractions. Discovering the Flamingo's wildlife oasis and watching the Bellagio fountains at night felt like secret victories. The highlight, Fremont Street. The Flamingo's hidden garden was a peaceful escape from the chaos, and the Bellagio fountains were pure magic. Dancing water and music all for free, but nothing compared to the energy of Fremont Street after dark. I spent my $10 activity budget on a craft beer, watched the Viva Vision light show, and soaked up the electric atmosphere. The beer tasted better knowing I'd earned it by sticking to my plan, and the light show overhead was a sensory overload in the best way. Live music, street performers, and a buzzing crowd. Pure Vegas energy, all for next to nothing. Every corner had something new. A guitarist belting out classics, dancers spinning under neon lights, and crowds cheering for acrobats. It felt like the whole city was putting on a show just for us budget travelers. Every free or cheap find felt like a personal triumph. Each time I discovered a hidden gem or enjoyed a moment that cost nothing, it felt like I was beating the system. It's a different kind of thrill, one that comes from knowing you're making the most of every moment and every dollar. The day proved you don't need a big bankroll for big memories. Laughter with new friends, spontaneous adventures, and the simple joy of exploring a city that never sleeps. These are the moments that stick with you. Adventure is about attitude, not expense. It's about saying yes to new experiences, even if they're free, and finding excitement in the unexpected. Vegas rewards those who are willing to look beyond the obvious. I ended the night feeling like I truly experienced Vegas. My feet were tired, my wallet was still intact, and my mind was buzzing with memories. The city had given me more than I expected, and I'd managed to hold on to my budget, and I still had money left. That's the real jackpot for a budget traveler. Leaving with stories to tell, a few dollars in your pocket, and the feeling that you truly made Vegas your own. As my Vegas day ended, it was time to tally up. Food, $17, transportation, $8, activity, $10, total $35. That left me with $15 to spare, well under budget. I never touched my emergency buffer, and I never felt deprived. Careful planning unlocked the side of Vegas most tourists miss. I saw world-famous sights, ate well, explored the Strip and downtown, and still had cash left for fun. The answer is clear. You can absolutely conquer Las Vegas on $50. The real win wasn't just saving money. It was discovering a more authentic, adventurous side of the city. Vegas isn't just for high rollers. With the right mindset, anyone can have a blast here. Sometimes the best jackpot is the experience itself. My real Vegas jackpot wasn't the leftover cash. It was the experience. Budget travel forces you to slow down, get creative, and connect with a place on a deeper level. You build confidence, resilience, and a knack for finding hidden gems. Riding the bus, eating where locals eat, and exploring beyond the tourist traps gave me a richer view of the city. I learned that abundance isn't about money, it's about appreciating what you have, the memories I made. Watching fountains, laughing at street shows, feeling the city's pulse are worth more than any souvenir. Budget travel isn't deprivation, it's a different kind of richness. It fills your soul, not just your wallet. That's the real reward. My $50 Vegas adventure proves travel is for everyone. You don't need a fortune, just a plan, curiosity, and a willingness to explore. The same principles work anywhere. Budget, seek out free sites, eat local, use public transit. I challenge you, pick a place, set a budget, and see what you discover. You'll find hidden gems, build confidence, and create memories that last. The world is more affordable and more amazing than you think. Start with a single day, a small budget, and a big sense of adventure. Pack your water bottle, lace up your shoes, and go. Thank you for joining my journey. Now it's your turn. Happy travels.